Doberman versus German Shepherd. If you love big dogs, you might consider getting a German Shepherd or Doberman Pinscher. You've probably seen both working with the police or military. However, all large breed canines are not the same. German Shepherds consistently rank as the second most popular dog breed after Labrador Retrievers with the American Kennel Club. In 2018, Dobermans ranked number 17. Does that mean that Dobermans are not family friendly? Do they make good pets? Today, we'll tell you about the difference between Dobermans versus German Shepherds. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let's start. German Shepherds and Dobermans are both bred to help people. However, although you might think that they're both working dogs, they are not in the same category. Many people associate German Shepherds with police operations. They have been used to sniff out illegal drugs and have served in the armed forces. The breed was developed by Captain Max von Stephanitz in Western Germany in 1889. Von Stephanitz prized utility and intelligence in these animals. He wanted a canine that was an efficient servant. He also wanted to standardize the herding breed. All herding dogs in Germany were referred to as shepherds, but they did not always share the same traits. The characteristics that they did have in common were intelligence and loyalty. Von Stephanitz also wanted to create a dog with inherent beauty. German Shepherds were used extensively during World War I. Some American soldiers brought these dogs home, and movies like Rin Tin Tin and Strongheart made the breed somewhat famous. Doberman Pinschers were also developed in Germany by Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman. Like the German Shepherd, the Doberman is also a relatively new breed of dog, as it was standardized at the end of the 19th century. Doberman owned a local dog pound, and he mixed a variety of breeds to produce the Doberman Pinscher. This dog has also been used in the military and police service over the years. U.S. soldiers noticed that their enemies used dogs as sentries and scouts. In 1942, the Doberman Pinscher Club of America was asked to provide canines for the Marine Corps War Dog Training Facility in North Carolina. The Doberman became the official U.S. Marine War Dog during World War II. These animals were nicknamed Devil Dogs during that time. As the war came to a close, though, German Shepherds superseded Dobermans as the most popular military dog. German Shepherds are part of the herding group, whereas Dobermans are in the working group of canines. However, these groups were classified together until 1983. Herders tend to be easy to train and loyal. They gather the people or animals under their protection so that they can keep an eye on them. For this reason, they make great companions and are often used for protection work. The working group of dogs has fewer specifications. For example, a husky is a working dog because it can pull a sled. A Newfoundland was originally bred to help fishermen because it's such a good swimmer. German Shepherds were developed from various breeds of sheep herding canines. Dobermans were bred as protectors. Dobermans aren't natural herders. However, they are so intelligent, loyal, and protective that they can be trained to herd other animals. When it comes to physical characteristics, these dogs have just as many similarities as differences. Both are medium-sized dogs that range from 65 to 95 pounds and stand at about 26 to 27 inches tall at 1 year of age. Both shed regularly, although the Dobie's coat is easier to maintain. Both have a tendency to bark. Teaching them the quiet command might make your life easier and allow them to bark only when they are protecting you against intruders. When we look at differences, Dobies have short coats that require little maintenance. Shepherds have thicker, medium-length, double-layer coats that shed more and require more grooming. While both of these dogs have an athletic build, Dobermans are taller and thinner, whereas Shepherds are stockier and shorter. Their back also slopes more than Dobie's spines. German Shepherds have an average life expectancy of 7 to 10 years, whereas Dobies tend to live for 10 to 12 years. Because of inbreeding, both breeds have an inclination towards certain ailments. However, this is an issue for all purebred dogs. Dobermans should have their hips and heart examined regularly. They should also be tested for von Willebrand's disease, which is directly inherited and can cause serious blood loss from minor wounds. Herding dogs tend to be more intelligent than working dogs. Dobermans are incredibly loyal, which makes them great protectors. They may latch onto one member of the family, though. Socializing them early can prevent them from being shy or snappy. A leisurely stroll is not enough for these athletic dogs. You should be able to take them for a brisk walk or all-out run at least once a day. Need mental stimulation because they are so intelligent. These dogs want to work. You can use advanced obedience training methods or agility work to prevent them from getting bored. They're almost so intelligent that they get bored with menial tasks and try to outwit you, which can make them hard to train. You need to establish that you are the dominant member of the pack as early as possible. On the other hand, German Shepherds usually aim to please. They learn commands quickly and tend to repeat them consistently. They may be more mischievous than Dobermans. Dobermans tend to appreciate straightforwardness when people interact with them. German Shepherds usually become high-strung when they are improperly socialized. They need daily exercise if they cannot get their energy out. They may become anxious or nervous. These dogs enjoy working because it lets them work their minds and bodies. A bored German Shepherd can get destructive or antsy. Both of these dogs score high on a trait called the guarding tendency. They will defend their territory as well as their people or animals. But territorial behavior can become a problem if dogs become overly aggressive. Therefore, both of these breeds tend to be trained when it comes to protecting their areas. This loyalty makes them great family pets. Although German Shepherds are often considered to be better with kids than Dobermans, both can adapt to living with a high-energy family. It's important to train your children as much as you train your dog. Kids should understand how to best interact with these large pets so that they're seen as leaders of the pack instead of puppies or enemies. Some people say that Dobermans are not good around children or small pets, but that depends on the dog's training and personality. German Shepherds tend to be less stubborn and more easygoing around children. Both breeds should do well with kids if they're raised with them. Because these dogs have guarding tendencies, they may bark at strangers or friends who come to the door. You may have to use specific training methods to curb this irritating characteristic. Both of these breeds need plenty of exercise and get bored easily. If you don't walk them before and after work, they may get bored and exhibit destructive behavior. They may do this anyway if you're left alone for 8 hours at a time. It is a common misconception that Dobermans don't shed. They do. But their fine, short fur may not be as noticeable as the longer strands from a German Shepherd. Shepherds also blow their coats twice a year, which can leave you with tumbleweeds of fur all over your home as they transition from winter to summer and vice versa. Both breeds should be brushed regularly. However, neither are prone to matting issues, and they don't require professional grooming. That's all for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section about your point of view. See you soon with another amazing video.